forgot to have the mic down there. This is what happens when you're moving around. You're stopping the breath of life there, and you don't have the mic on. So pretty cool. All right, so not quite as smooth as I thought I was going to be smooth, right? Smootho. Hey, but that's fine. Hey, don't forget, we've got a poll on at the moment. Were you lucky enough to catch the Axion Polygon migration town hall? Let us know. Heck yeah, it was rad. Yes, yep, really insightful. Nope, I was sleeping as well. So there's a couple there. All right, so very cool. Let's go to pull it up as well. And let's get out of there. Very cool. Nice sound up there. Hopefully the sound's on. I've definitely got the sound on. That's the way we're going. Morning, Superman. Hey, John Atkins in the house. Fudge is in there as well. And we've got Jonathan Kapala. Very cool. All Axion token members. Hey, represent. And of course, we've got Actified in from the Axion Foundation team. A privilege as always. So a big shout out to you. We've got a number of things in there. We've got Jonathan. We've got just a lot of people in there. Jim Crypto, Pump for Axion, absolutely. Who else we got in the track? Drix Maddoxon's in the house. Hey, good to see you, Drix and Chris Day. Yo. Good to see yo. Good to see Crypto. Chris Day in the house for sure. So welcome to everybody. Don't forget subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And we're going to get straight into it. We've got a few minutes to go, and let's get into it. All right, here we go. So we've got the accelerator. We've got about 10 minutes to go in the accelerator. We've got 43% remaining, 161 million left in the bonus round. Once again, pretty easy to get in there. Make sure you do your investment due diligence. Check out the Axion Networks website, and then of course you can select pretty much between was it 7 different tokens now? Ethereum, USDC, DAI, Wrap Bitcoin, BAT, Shiba Inu, and Hex is in there for a couple of weeks, which is exciting. So there are folks, you can choose that, put the amount that you want to buy and stake, and then click continue. Put in the period that you want. Remember, 60 days to 349 days, 7% bonus, bam, just like that, in the Axion amount. And of course, 350 days goes up to from 7% up to 13.4%, all the way up to 5,505 days, which is 28.4%. So those are the bonuses, folks. Pretty attractive. So get in there on that one. And also, let's have a look. It's time to, oh, nice little banner in here for the Polygon migration. Epic. So that's new, folks. Brand new. I'm loving that for sure. Very cool. Hey, we've got Jans in the house. Hi, everybody. Hey, good to see you, Jans. Very cool. Hopefully my audio is working. Let me know in the chat if my audio is working. Just having a few little technical difficulties here. Woohoo! All right, so what we've got sold here. Axion sold 217 million sold. Axion burned 109 million burned. And a BTC paid out to stake is 0.32. Now, obviously, with the higher Axion price, we need more tokens to, the 7 tokens to get in there to buy and stake. And our Bitcoin divs have gone up dramatically since that. So that's been a major move with the higher price. So you can see the tokenomics are working pretty well. The burn's going really well. That's going to have an accumulative effect at some stage that will start to get that squeeze on. We've already seen a partial squeeze in some ways, but that's pretty cool. Ethereum at 12, so people put in 12.29 Ethereum, 9,700 USDC, and those are the 2 tokens for today. So pretty cool, folks, looking really good at the moment. All right, so nice on that. And woohoo! Hopefully my video is not too freezing up there. Can't actually hear any sound on mine. Yeah, double checking that. Can't hear the sound. Let me just refresh this. Oh well, no, sounds good. So Kenny Lai says, good morning, everybody. McMarty's in the house. Hi, guys. Hey, good to see you, McMarty. Big shout out to you. Don't forget to get into the poll. We've got 14 votes in there at the moment. Looking good on the poll, so get in there and complete that one. Very nice. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. Let's get into there. And, of course, this is where we are at the moment. So we're just counting it down. 7.5 minutes to go. We're just I think doing pretty well there. Was it 57% sold out, 43% remaining. That's it. The other thing, of course, is the big votes on. Don't forget to make your vote count. Get in there. It's in progress. Should Axion move to Polygon? Obviously, the leadership has been shown. Really great. And, of course, now it's your turn to get in and vote in there. So you can just check on that. You can learn the details of the vote. Vote on the proposal. Get in there and So far we've got 214 votes, so that's up from about 83. I did a video earlier today on voting and read through a lot of the details. Check out all those on the channel. Did what I did about 5-6 videos today. Check them out on the channel. We've got a whole series on Polygon as well. So using QuickSwap, adding Polygon to your wallet, all that sort of stuff. How to use the bridges on Xpollinate to get stable coins over. How to use QuickSwap to do swap trades between tokens. Also, all heaps of stuff in there. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more practical videos around that, so look out for that too. Right, so we've got all these votes coming in there. Nice. Remember, it's 1 vote per wallet, not based on the shares this time. So we've got the start time there and the end time of the vote. So it's in progress, and it's 1 vote per wallet. So if you've got a couple of wallets, you'll get a couple of votes. Pretty much that's the way it works there. 1 vote per account there. Pretty cool. You must at least have 1 stake of 350 days or longer to qualify as well. So take that into account. All right, Actified says time to say goodbye to high gas fees and hello to the future. I love that. That's really true, Actified. And Yan Goes says, when we meet in Bali, let's make a haka 2 a.m. like. Hey, Yan, that sounds pretty cool, mate. It's very Kiwi culture, that stuff. Kenny Lai says it was a great town hall yesterday evening and plenty of marketing coming. So, hey, so if you've got any golden nuggets from the town hall, then let us know in the chat. I'd love to hear from that if there's anything that I don't cover at all. Now I have a video on the chat on this channel as well, covering the top 12 FAQs that I believe came out. They're relatable to the town hall. So if you missed the town hall, you can watch that video and get up to date with that. So bam, just don't know why that's going behind time there. All right, so we've got 5 minutes to go, folks. Counting down the accelerator, going nicely. Let's get into the old Discord as well. We've got a few things going on. Superman says your mic is muted or off. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't even on there, that one. Morning, folks. Good morning, Andreas. And Algorithms in the house, morning. Good morning, all. Free Willy's in the house, morning as well. Pretty cool. So let's do some rain there. 1 hour, and let's do 500 because I'm not sure how much Axion I've got left in my wallet there. So then we're going to do 500. That's nice and safe, isn't it? Cool. All right, so very cool. We're going to check out the announcements as well, and the Axion price, of course, we're going to check that out. So Numbers gave a bit of advice up there earlier in the chat, so you can check that out as well. Woohoo! All right, we're going good here, folks. We're going to update this channel, So yeah, I think it's. Alright, let me just close out of that. Alright, so we're going to scroll up here as well. So earlier today, obviously the town hall was on, and we had a few more. Let's go back up here a bit more. Yeah, so town hall was on. That notification was made by Joel, the creative director of Axion, and so that was held on the town hall. So that was on Discord. So we talked about that a lot here. That's already been held. Very nice. It was about 9 o'clock this morning, so that's about 11 hours ago. So 11 hours ago, that town hall was held. It's very cool. And then, of course, after the town hall, the wonderful vote came into play. So we're going to read that after the accelerator closes. We're just going to watch that. We've got 3 to 2 minutes. Actually, we might be able to read that now. So we'll give that a try. We'll give that a try. Kenny Lai says no recording for yesterday. The team will do a YouTube recording on Thursday. Yes, so Thursday's the big show, folks. Don't miss that. We're going to check that out. Also, Thursday, Axion Official is going to be on Axion Official YouTube. That's going to be, I think, it's their second big show. So don't miss that, and it's going to be full of gold nuggets. Ask your question as well, and let's hopefully we'll get a few extra gold nuggets. I'm sure the team have got a few things in store for that. Polygon migration vote now live. Ethereum's gas fees have been suffocating Axion for a long time. It's time for Axion to find a new home. After months of extensive technical research, the team has chosen Polygon Matic as the network of choice. It's now up to the community to vote this decision into effect. So pretty cool. You can now vote to migrate to Polygon via the Axion voting system, now enabled on the Axion staking portal. So that's pretty cool. The vote ends at midnight on Tuesday, October the 5th, 2021. So plenty of time. And the voting link is there because we've already looked at that. Also, there was a bit extra stuff there about what vote 1 per wallet. We talked about that already. And the Polygon migration. So this is the big link. If you want to learn all about that, we're going to check that out after the accelerator turns over. So let's jump back to the accelerator. 2 minutes to go, folks, in the accelerator. Grab yourself a drink, sit back and relax. It's going to be a bit of fun, for sure. And let me just check. All right. So we'll look down here. We've got a few other comments. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm accidentally shouldn't be touching that at all. All right. So Ken Lai says, I think they mentioned 150,000 to spend on marketing. Wow. So that's pretty epic, folks. We know that marketing is waiting to be set up, and so that's going to be 150,000, somewhere around that mark. That seems about right to me. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So like I said yesterday, the dam is about to be unleashed. So you're looking, what, 3 or 4 weeks maybe, something like that. That's pretty exciting. We can wait that long. Pretty cool. And hopefully the crypto markets will be booming by then too. Well into October, so nice. Kevin Wilson's in the house. Hey Kevin, good to see you. Another Axion Token member. Represent. Hi everybody. Activide also says, I'm not sure why I just realized that my comment feed's not coming up. I'm not sure why that is. Let's have a look why. Not sure why that's not coming up today. Let's have a look at that. Was that not coming up? The old chat box. You're not sure why the chat box is not coming up today, but I can't see let me know if the chat box is there, because I can't see it. All right, so we've got 17 seconds to go. We're just about to turn this down. Very cool. So just about there, folks, on the chat box. 10 seconds to go. 9 seconds. Here we go. We're cutting it down at 43. Let me just get a snapshot of this. And I go down to the bottom here. Take a snapshot of this. Let's go. Scroll that down. Bam. All right, got that. Nice. So that was going to be saved. We're at the top here. We've just rolled over, folks. So we're going to click over now. We got the accelerator charge. It's about to charge up. It takes about a minute, but we'll get there, folks. Looking good. Let me take a little picture of that too, as well. Take a picture of that as well. We're going to check out a few of the numbers, of course. We're going to get into the price, all that good action stuff in a second. So watch out for that. And that's going to recharge. So let's go into the announcements. And we're going to jump out of there, of course. We're going to check out the Polygon thing in a minute. I have done some specialty topics on this today, so don't forget to check out the YouTube channel to see whether some of those are interesting to you. Very cool. Hey, Faja just tipped 30,000. Looks like we're back on there, folks. So nice on that one. Let's give some love here. All right, so awesome stuff. All right, let's just scroll down here and let's do today's results. Let's do it, folks. Well, we're waiting for the recharge. Recharge takes about a minute to reset, so by the time we get back there, it's going to be all good. Today's accelerator results. All right, nice. All right, so let's upload that. Bam, there we go. Bam, bam. Hey, I haven't seen bam, bam for a little while, actually, to be honest. Bam, bam. All right, so let's add that too. Let's hopefully we get it in time before someone makes a comment, right? Bam. Let's do that. Nice. There we go. I think we made it just in time. Very cool. Add that some love. Add some love to that. Nice. All right, so looking good there. All right, so that's today's results. I think that's pretty good, folks. So we ended up with, those were the final numbers. We read through those. 217 million was sold. Pretty nice. 37, almost $38,000. Beautiful stuff, folks. Axion burned 109.7 million. Another significant amount, $19,000 worth, and of course another significant day on the BTC stake dividends. So if you're not staked in Axion, buy and stake in the accelerator. Once again, do your due diligence first, but then buy and stake, because you get up to 28.4% bonus. So it really is a great place to get all those extras rather than buying on the market. You're also 55% of what you buy anyway goes and buys Axion on the market, and that gets burnt, destroyed. So you're helping not only the ecosystem but yourself as well when you buy and stake in the accelerator. It is really a wonderful tokenomics there. Awesome stuff on that. Cool. Looking very good. We'll give that some love as well. And nice on that one. Let's go over to now. Once the accelerator, so we've got a reset on the accelerator. So here we're back to 375 mil, and we've got 100% recharged on the dial. So that's looking really good. Don't forget we've got Hex in there as well. Hex is now one of the tokens. Very cool. And let's go check out the total dashboard numbers. We're going to look at the ecosystem, check that out, and then we're going to jump back to the Polygon migration and then the Axion price. Got a lot of stuff coming up there. So total supply 365.7 billion Axion, 108.7 billion in circulating supply. That's 30%. But remember, circulating supply includes the 3 or 4 dev wallets. Some of them are contract wallets, and it includes the dead address, of course, and of the Uniswap as well. So take that into account. Uniswap's kind of arguable, but that's where it is. Total stake there, 257 billion, and 70%, and of course max share stake is 40%, 146, almost 147 billion is max stake. That means it's staked for 15.2 years. Pretty nice. And as we say, the average stake period is actually about 6.7, 6.8, no, 6.8 years. That's very long, so it's pretty impressive. Total burn is at 7.2 billion. This is what we're going to go check. We're going to check their burn address as well. So we're going to check that out. Let me go back over here, and it's got a few comments in here as well. Let's have a look. I think Actified says the Polygon migration channel is left open. If you still have some questions, please feel free to come and ask. You are all welcome. Okay, so that's the Polygon migration channel. Very cool. I'm going to check that out in a second. True Blue says hi. Hey True Blue, good to see you. Another Axion token member represent. And what is it? I think it's John Atkins. John Atkins says sales of shares as NFTs will probably come, but not for a considerable time. Yeah, so that there's out there, folks, for if you've got a 15.2-year stake or a long stake, you may be able to trade them as NFTs. That could be a secondary market later on. We'll wait to see what the team does around that. R2D2 says why no sound? Hopefully there's sound now. Look. Just check the sounds on there. Yeah, sound seems fine on mine. Hopefully it's okay now, R2D2. Yeah, just having a little problem there, possibly. Sound is fine, says John Atkins. So Fudge says, I have an idea for NFT sales now. Well, that'd be cool. So put any ideas up into the community folder there. Jonathan Kahara says, beautiful. Absolutely. And R2D2 sound fixed when pump. Hey, nice one there, R2D2. And Fudge says 7 years exactly is the new average. Wow. So that, folks, 7 years. So that's incredible. That's got to be the best in staking with any staking project that has a share rate. And Oblio Stone says burn baby burn. Absolutely. So that's what we're going to go do. Check out the burn baby burn. So here we are. We've got 7.2 billion, $1.3 million almost, 438 ETH, and 6.63% of all liquid Axion. You've got to remember that includes the burned Axion as well. So that percentage could be adjusted if you excluded that. Very cool. And of course, our last update was 14 hours and 53 minutes ago, and that was 90 million. We had some sort of transfer there. Not sure where these transfers are coming from. Actified may know what that's all about. And of course, we had our buy and stake figure come out 21 hours ago, so it was 55 million. So we're probably going to wait till we get the next transfer in there, and then once we do that, we'll have an update on that. So that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully, we'll get someone to stake. Someone just needs to stake in the next few minutes while we're on live stream. Well, we've got quite a bit of time to go on live stream, but that's probably the case. So very cool on that. We'll get out of there and we'll go look at the contract itself. Check that out. Let's grab a little drink as well. All right, so yeah, I have done Polygon Matic videos today on channel, just little tutorials. There's 6 of those now. I've also done I covered the vote, the Polygon migration vote, so check that out. That was just really to alert people out in the subscriber land there. I've also done the top 12 FAQs, which were kind of summations of the general points from the town hall. Even though I didn't actually watch the town hall, so I'm a bit oblivious to that, but I understand that the 12 FAQs are pretty close to the key stuff, as well as some of the stuff, that marketing that we got told for in the chat there. So cool. Let's go to the holders folder. And we can see we've got the numbers there. So you can see the dev wallet at the top there, 19 billion. This is the liquidity provided wallet here from the team, just under 9 billion. We've got the Axion contract there, 8.4 billion. We've got the debt address sitting at number 4, which is pretty nice, 6.63%. And then of course we've got the small dev wallet there, 2 billion. And underneath that we've got three wallets, three whales, what we call whales. They could be big sharks. And anyway, those three of those. We've got then the Uniswap there, sitting at just under 1.5 billion, and that's sitting at 1.4%. And then of course we've got three more large sharks, hashtag whales or slash whales there as well. And then of course we've got smaller accounts following under there in the top 50 accounts. Now remember, these are all the liquid ones. Remember, when you stake Axion, that your Axion is burned and you get shares in return. So this is just the liquid side here. All right, so very cool on that. So we'll come back to that a bit later. Hopefully we'll have some details on that. Let's go into the accelerator. Bam. So let's see if anyone's entered. Sometimes we do get people entering early, so we'll try and catch them if we do. We're currently 23 hours and 51 minutes to go before a recharge happens. The bonus remaining is a full amount, 100%, 375 million. Now, if you want to get into the accelerator, the link is in the video description below. But as always, do your investment due diligence, which means typically two type of things. Check out the Axion.net network website, and you can find that in the video description. And then secondly, if you've got any more questions, get into Telegram or Discord and ask the moderators. They're all professionals and highly informed on everything, so you can ask away on that as well. And particularly Telegram has actually got a few extra stuff there. Telegram actually has support tickets, so if you have some real issues that you can't work through, you can log a support ticket and someone will help you out with that as well. And that includes probably with stuff like MetaMask wallets and things like that, so pretty cool. All right, let's get into the chat, just make sure I'm not too far behind. Crypto Casino says, missed all morning, all missed the town hall. I was asleep too, Crypto Casino, so you're not alone there. So there's a few of us asleep there. So, but once again, I've got a video on the top 12 FAQs, and we're going to go check that out now. All right, so and then we're going to look at the price. Now, I said to you yesterday to expect a price pullback, so that has happened, and so just to take that into account, I said you're always going to get people selling into the price as it goes higher, especially after it had over a 350% increase in price. So just take that into account. Right, so I love this. Well done to the Axion marketing team on this website. Fantastic, just getting better and better all the time. Look at this stuff, man. It's getting crazy better all the time. So big shout out to them. So this is the main page. I'm going to post this in the chat. You can check this out. Good to see Crypto Casino in the house as well. Crypto Casino is doing great, Axion community promoter. So we are building a bit more of an army. We're up to about 4 or 5 people there, 5 people now promoting. So it's really cool. We're going to build that army up, folks. Build it up and really make a presence on YouTube and Facebook, other social media. Really is important. So this here was, if you're after a summary, go down to the bottom. This is probably the closest summary to the Axion Townhall on the Polygon migration. So you can read through this. I've done a video on these top 12 though, so I do a read through those, give you a few of my extra opinions on them. How I roll. You can go through all the 12 different questions. We've got, when will the migration happen? That brings the team expects the Axion, the launch Axion on Polygon at the end of this October. So that's the deadline. It's a quasi deadline, but it is obviously they're waiting on the Hellborn audit for Axion V3 code. Remember, Polygon, Matic, and the V3 are going together into a glorious new age, for a new frontier for Axion. So they're waiting for that. So that's cool. There's also quite a few other ones here. What will we need to do before or after the migration to be able to access our token? So it's got all those practical stuff there. What happens to wrap Bitcoin divs? All that sort of stuff. So all Bitcoin divs will safely transfer over to the new chain. So a lot of people asked that yesterday, actually. So that's an answer for that. And do you have to withdraw VCA regular auction bids before migration? Now, this is something I forgot about, that people would still have stuff that they hadn't actually pulled out. That was the way. It's got an answer for that. So if that's an issue for you, you can check that out. Will other wallets other than MetaMask support the Polygon network? And it says pretty much, yeah, as long as you can add a network or custom RPC option. But most wallets will support the Polygon network. So pretty cool. How will we buy Axion on Polygon? So I've done 2 videos on this today as part of the Polygon series. There's 6 videos on that series just for beginners. I know a lot of you are seasoned pros out there, but just in case you're not familiar with using Polygon or using QuickSwap, I've done a video on QuickSwap and a video on the Polygon Ethereum bridge. So if you want to bridge Ethereum over to the Polygon, remember Polygon is a second layer of Ethereum. So once you send tokens over there, you don't own the keys to those tokens. You're getting a second layer version of the token, so you don't own the layer 1 ones. Just take that into account. So if someone is not currently registered for the Wrap Bitcoin divs and are not receiving any yet, what will happen after the migration? Will they be automatically registered? Yes, all stakes will be automatically updated to V3 stakes, which are eligible for Wrap Bitcoin divs. So that's pretty cool. And can I send my Wrap Bitcoin, Wrapped ETH or Matic to my centralized exchange? So at the current moment, not all centralized exchanges support the Polygon chain, meaning if you tried to send ETH from your Polygon address to your Coinbase account, the transaction would fail. So don't do that, because that would be a loss of crypto. So there's cool questions around that. What about my Axion launch tokens? So Vabel, Securitas, Direwolf, the Axion investing engine has already distributed Ethereum-based tokens, will continue to exist on the Ethereum network. Therefore, all users who have vested tokens will continue to withdraw them and pay ETH fees on the Ethereum network. So basically, you can just swap between the Ethereum network and the Polygon network to access those. So pretty easy. What about my Axion NFTs? They will remain on the Ethereum network. Woohoo! And yes, they will still have value and benefits in the future. So I guess you'll be pretty excited about that line there. So it's looking pretty good. So that's for those people who got the NFTs. And what is Axion Matic Faucet? Axion providing a way for the user on the Polygon network to receive free Matic enough for 50 transactions. Woohoo! So that's cool. And you'll be surprised how far Matic will go. So Matic's worth about $1.10 now. So the Matics, and you can do a lot of transaction with one Matic, so really is cool. There's an act of a goodwill for the Polygon community, and to introduce them to Axion will be made available soon. So if you're new to Axion, that'd be cool too. What will the token appearing be? Most likely the pairing will be ETH, remain ETH in Axion. So that was a bit of an answer to a question we had yesterday. So most likely that is the team, although the team is looking at the possibility of stable Axion pairing. Now we've talked about this several times. We talked about how Wise is going multi-chain. And also going sticks with the crypto, so it sticks with Ethereum, sticks with BNB, so it wants to ride up with those. But that means it's correlated to them. It's going to move. Its reflexivity is going to move together up and down. Whereas Hex has taken 85% as USDC type of approach, so it's more of a stable coin, and that means just the demand for underlying Hex will just move up based on that. So those are the two different approaches. So in this way, this is what this dichotomy is here. So it'll be interesting to see where the team ends up on that. Once again, they could set up 2 funds and play it that way as well. And in addition, of course, as Wise has also done, they reserve under the BNB side, they leverage the price floor, under the price floor. So we'll see where the team goes along there. That's why you never sell anything. You're just leveraging the money under the price reserve. Then you just do airdrops. It's pretty clever stuff, really. So there's some interesting stuff there. Those are the top 12. I have done a video on that for full breakdown there if you want to check that out as well. So pretty cool. This is a really good page. Well done to the team. It's certainly a great way of explaining everything. So very cool. All right, let's get back into the chat there to see if I've caught up on that. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I've got a little bit behind here. Sorry about this. Just trying to get used to my own cool layout that I've got. I've got a few comments here. Let me just go. Actually, I might open this up. This will probably be a bit better. I'm just going to close off the poll. We've got the 23 votes, and let's close that off. Let's just so like it's actually just so I can see the full screen there. It was actually blocking a bit of my view. I'm going to take that pinned off message off too. So I'm going to take that off so that was activated. It's nice juicy news on the town hall. It definitely was. Let's go back, and now I can see things a lot better. So that was just causing me a few issues there. So welcome everybody, by the way, to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. This is only just getting started, folks. There's a lot in the pipeline. It's going to be truly Axion's ecosystem is going to be truly enriched and expanding. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so let's have a look here. John, because I have an idea for NFT sales, Faja. Yeah, definitely get that in on the Discord ideas. You know where that goes, Faja. That'd be cool. Jonathan Kampala says beautiful. Sound fixed. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit behind there. Burn, baby, burn. I think I've read up to there. Prana Um's in the house. Hey, Prana. Good to see Prana. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, great to see you, Prana. Awesome stuff. And R2D2. Does Polygon promote Axion in some way to their users? Well, we'll wait and see about that R2D2. I think that might be something for the Thursday YouTube. Official YouTube live, so watch out for that R2D2. John Atkins says, hey CC, you and Superman were mentioned in the town hall as examples of great YouTubers promoting Axion. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks for that, John. Do appreciate that feedback. Shame I wasn't there, but neither was Crypto Casino. Both of us weren't there, so that wasn't good form, eh? Both of us weren't there at the town hall. That's hilarious. All right, so Crypto Casino says, super important, guys. Retweet posts, share our videos, comment, all helps, guys. Let's get Axion exposure they truly deserve. Yeah, no, I think that's probably the big thing, right? So the more social media platforms that we get up and running, and it doesn't necessarily be YouTube. If you've got something else that maybe you tweet out a lot, then that's the place to spread the word. And you can target other communities and stuff like that. And it's just about just getting so much Axion branding out there that it really does start to make an impact. And it certainly supports the team for sure. Very cool. Now, John X says, Superman, I just posted a link. Am I stuck on this page? Yeah, I am. Let's go back to Accelerator there. Sorry about that. I'm going to get up to the price in a second. Let me just go through some of these comments first. So we've got here, John says, Superman, I posted a link to your videos in Telegram because lots of questions there about how to use Polygon. Oh, nice one there, John. Do appreciate that. You could just post, did you post the folder? The folder is the best one because it's just got all 6 videos about Polygon on there. I think it's quite a useful thing until the Axion official team comes out. I'm sure they've been talking about them coming out with some formal videos too. So they're certainly a good supplement to those videos when they come out. R2D2 says, are you concerned with Polygon having admin keys and being able to rug pull us at a blink of an eye if they wish? That's still a concern of mine, R2D2. It always is, and but we'll see how the team manages that as well. So it might be a question for the YouTube official. I don't know if that was asked in the town hall. If it was asked in the town hall, let me know, anybody. The only other thing, of course, is that as I said yesterday, Polygon Matic is now humongous, and it has so many projects. It really won the project wars going on to Polygon, and so much stuff's on there now. And like I said to you, I think that there'll probably end up being 6 or 7 super chains, out there in crypto. So I think that will really dominate the ecosystem. There's only so much economic energy, even though it's growing quite strongly, because I think we've got a long way to grow. I think we're only halfway through the crypto phase, another 10 years before we really mature. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Yeah, definitely one for the Axion YouTube official there, R2D. That's my only concern. And like I say, the team does have ETH, all the ETH from the liquidity pool. That's sort of a partial hedge sitting on layer 1. So it'll be interesting to see how the liquidity pools are set up. So looking forward to see how that works, where the team just keeps their ETH and raises the liquidity pool from investors. So we'll see where the team heads up on the liquidity. But that's probably the critical question if you ask me, other than all the good stuff. Obviously there's so much good stuff. That's probably the one thing. Critical Ken says, Polygon is no different than holding your funds on Binance. That's true too. So there is a practical side of that. Obviously, Polygon Matic has been up and running for a long time. They seem to be pretty credible. But like you say, not owning the keys is always going to be an ongoing risk if you haven't at least partially hedged for it. And you getting all the benefits, but you need to have some sort of partial hedge for it. All right, so R2D2 crypto. I'm not holding my crypto on any platform, says R2D2. John Atkins says R2D2 that was discussed in the town hall and dismissed by the team. All right, so that's interesting. John had talked about that. Prana says, Superman banging out so many videos today to help people migrate to Polygon. Check out this video. Yeah, I've done a lot today. Like I said, maybe I did 7 videos, something like that. Crypto Casino says, thanks, John. Nice to be noticed. Crypto Casino, and John Atkins says, yep, it was a link to the folder. Nice one there, John. Appreciate that. Big shout out to you. All right, very cool. So that's where we are. We're still sitting at 375, 23 hours and 37 minutes ago in the accelerator. If you want to get in there, once again, do your investment due diligence, check out the Axion.net website. And also, you can go into Discord or Telegram if you're new to Axion and ask you any questions you want and get some special help there. The team is really helpful with that. All right, so let's go back to. I think we've talked about the migration. Don't forget on the network side, of course, is you also got the help button there, and you can get personal help. So if you're new to Axion, you can always hit that and get some official support there. Very cool. Everyone on the team is cool. They're all cool people, so you're gonna get some good service from them. All right, very cool. Let's get out of there, and let's jump over to. Just going to close down the accelerator. Actually, let's close that down for a second, just to reduce the impact on my browser. And let's go to Axion price. Woohoo! Here we go, folks. Here's the main event. No, I'm just kidding. Accelerator is the main event, but price is pretty cool. Well, it's Polygon, migration Polygon's main event. Something. We've got so many main events. I don't know. They're all pretty cool. So we're going to go to talk about the price anyway. All right. So very cool. Let's pull this up. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Jimin. Here we go. Someone was talking about the dancing, my dancing or something. Said, yeah, well, it's been a while since the old dancing. Man, you don't know, unless you've been an elite athlete, you don't know what it's like going from an elite athlete down to a not elite athlete. It's quite crazy. The differences are really massive. John Atkins says Axion team trust Polygon team and give various reasons for trusting them. Yeah, I think so. I think that it's a reasonable play. I think that's how I describe it. I've been on Polygon Matic for quite a while now, doing yield farming through and using QuickSwap and using Adamant as well for compounding yield farming. So yeah, I've been pretty comfortable there. I only have a certain percentage of my portfolio on there, of course, but you know that's I think that's pretty cool. I know that Polygon is pretty excited to have Axion coming on, and so I think that's like super excited. So Axion will definitely have a special place, I think, on the Axion on the Polygon ecosystem, or platform. So pretty cool. All right, so here's the price at the moment. So as we talked about, I've talked about this maybe 2 days in a row, that after we had this price up here, that we would get, some selling into it. That's just the way it goes, right? We're all used to that. If you've been in crypto, you know that's the way it happens. Now, numbers of things, talk about the RSI. So yeah, RSI is an important indicator. So it's very important to keep abreast of that. I haven't got the RSI on here, but I do have these other indicators. I've got the CCI, the MACD, the DMI, and EMA. So we've had this is a very positive bullish here, obviously being over the CCI index of 100, so super high. Look at that, that's super high. So it was no doubt it was going to come off and go back at least to hit the 100. It might bounce off there, of course. Watch for that. And of course these MACDs looking super duper. Look at that. Wow, so that's pretty nice. And the DMI also looking pretty funky. That's certainly come back a bit there too. And the moving average there. I don't even remember adding the moving average on here, so I don't know how the moving average. I think I accidentally moved this down. Can you believe it? Let's move that up. I don't even know how did they even get there? I'm gonna get rid of their moving average there. Hey, what did I do there? I got rid of that one. I got rid of too many. Got too many. Let's go to indicators. I think I got the RSI up here. There's a stochastic RSI as well. So this is is the relative one. So stochastic one's kind of better because it takes into account near-term prices, not just the sort of long-term linear prices, as it were. So what is we've got the SCI. Let's see if this corresponds. Yeah, so it's pretty similar to what number of things said. So let's go back up to numbers of things comment, and let's have a look up there. So if you're smart, RSI is way above 70. Protect your profits and wait for the overbought condition to be pulled thing off. So the RSI is definitely, I think it's around about 62 on here. Let's put in the stochastic one. Stochastic RSI. See what that goes. So that's also pretty bullish. So they're definitely over 80. So yeah, you could wait for a little bit of a pullback there, but I think it's always hard to see how far we'll go back down. But let's have a look at the. I don't know if I've got that on here at the moment. Let's have a look. Let's do a fib. Now it's arguable where you can take the fib from, but let's take it from there. So yeah, we've already come back to 61.8 on there. So this might be the low there. We'll see how we get on. We've still got to come back a little bit here, so there could be a little bit more of a pullback, in my view, especially if the bounce. But the news is so good. We'll see whether that outdoes things at the moment. So I think that's pretty positive. I think we may have kind of hit there. If we do go back, might go back to 00016, something like that. Let's see how we get on. TA is not a perfect science, but we'll see how we get on. Right, so we'll get out of there. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to close out of there. So we're at 0.01778, and we've got $519,000 of liquidity. Man, it's so different from before. And daily volume, it's still looking fantastic. 527,000. That's still a really good result, everybody. Pooled ETH is sitting at 88.82. And the pooled Axion at 1.46. Now remember, the team wants people to pull off their liquidity tokens over the next 7 days, so we'll see how that all plays out as that runs down. So we'll watch that as that runs down. I'm not sure how that's going to play out. That could happen quite fast with the liquidity pool. So watch that decline is my guess over the next 6 days or something. Let's have a look here. Prana says, I think Justless said it would be bad for Polygon's reputation, harm them if they did anything bad with their admin keys. People wouldn't lose their trust in the platform. Yeah, it would certainly be interesting to see if anything bad happened there. But like I said, it's so big now. I mean, it's so big. The ecosystem's so big now on there. All right, so that's pretty much where that's it. 0.017. We have a quick look at some of the others. We've got Y sitting at 45, so that goes up and down with the ETH. Like I said earlier, it's paired with the ETH. VAB will pull back quite strongly, 4.5 cents, and I was worried about this, but I do think that that's going to have a nice rebound at some stage. But that's, often this crypto land, right? So you get the big run-ups, and you get people just can't help themselves but to sell into these type of tokens. Now they're different from the staking tokens. Staking tokens are typically like a bigger beast, but whereas Fable's more of a niche technology play that could play out really well in the future. Yeah, so that's at 4.5 cents at the moment. So we'll watch that very closely. It's certainly way up from 1.8 cents. Remember, it was down at 1.8, so certainly way up there. So we'll watch that. The daily volume still at 219. So there we are. And what else we got? Quick at 349. So Quick is obviously QuickSwap. That's why I've had it on there for so long. You'll probably wonder why it's on a watch list, but QuickSwap is on Polygon, and I use it a lot myself. Matic is at 109. Obviously, that's going to become more important to the people. So Matic, and I wouldn't be surprised we see some sort of Matic airdrop there in addition to the faucet. So we'll watch out to see whether some of these things get part of Axion rewards moving forward. It'll be interesting whether that happened or not. So looking forward to that. Hex has bounced back. Big sell that was in the market today. Obviously, Pulsechain testnet has gone live. I did a live stream today on that. That was very exciting. So that's bounced back from, what was it, 38 cents or something to 42 on the news of the Pulsechain testnet going live today. Now it's only the first stage. They've only done there's basically transfers and other stuff going on there. They haven't done the staking yet. They haven't done the airdrop testing, which is going to be in a week or two. So still got quite a few things to test through there as they move towards getting that ready to go live. Before that, of course, do the fork. Now the interesting thing is how Axion will play with that Pulse chain, and we'll look out in the future for the team, see how they play the Pulse chain, because I think that could be quite an awesome upside there if they play certain ways on that. There's a couple of strategies the team could do to get great benefit out of that. All right, so we've got Dex Tools sitting at 46. That's pretty much how we're wrapped up at the moment, so not too bad. All right, so hopefully that was cool. How we're doing? We're doing pretty good. Let's go back and... All right, so let me just double check the date on that. Cool. All right, just checking my audio is up and running. There we are. All right, so let's jump over to Cointelegraph and see how that's going. Sometimes I jump over to the markets first, go to nomics.com, but we'll just quickly check Cointelegraph and see if there's any news there. The Gwei price at the moment sitting around 49 Gwei, so it's getting down there, getting cheaper to get in. Another Ethereum mining pool forced to close due to trying to crack down. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, right? Just move somewhere else. Some other miners always take the place, so market economics will play out there, so fine, perfectly fine. Former Bitcoin lead dev predicts demise of Bitcoin network. with a major silver lining. We'll see that. And opposition mounts to Biden's OCC pick, fears she could regulate crypto in oblivion. Yeah, well, you know my thoughts on the on that. I better not talk too much about it. I don't want to get hammered by the biased YouTube algorithms. Dapper Labs to launch Top Shot on NFL as FTX signs the Packers' Aaron Jones, and ETH 2.0 moves closer to fruition as devs set Altair upgrade in October. So that's that. See what I mean? It's perfectly timed for fundamentals, right? Having this coming up, so we'll watch out for that very closely. That'll probably be a good article to read. Maybe we might talk a bit about that tomorrow. So if you want to check out that, that's on cointelegraph.com. Pretty interesting stuff there. What else have we got? Thailand's tourism authority is considering creating its own utility token. So again, you'll probably see a bit of that as well. What else? We've got SEBA Bank granted the first Swiss digital asset custody license. What's about it's about it on there, but hey, that one there probably be pretty interesting with the old Ethereum there. What else we got? Bitcoin could hit 37. Trader says Bitcoin price topped will be a number you can't comprehend. So that's pretty bullish, isn't it? So second last, what else we got there? So that's pretty much it. I think that one on Ethereum was a pretty good read on ETH 2.0. Alright, very cool. And let's finally go to Nomics just to check out the final of the market. So it's kind of wrapping up the markets here on Nomics.com. Now I prefer Nomics.com over CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko because they don't do gatekeeping, and the UI looks a hell of a lot better than those two. So very cool. Let's just jump on there. Prana says the competition among the many blockchains is going to keep them in check among each other and push faster innovation. Absolutely, Prana. That's absolutely right. So, and I do think it's going to be a multi-chain. Well, we're already in a multi-chain world, but I think once the bridges get much smoother and the rest of it's going to be pretty good. Right, so Bitcoin sitting at 42,526, not too bad. A little green there, nice. Ethereum at 2,929, not over 3,000, but you know, holding up there nicely. Hex obviously at 42.2. It's pretty almost flat at the moment after a bit of a sell-off. Someone sold off like 850,000 US dollars earlier in the day. Cardano is at $2.12. Binance at 346, so that's up a bit. That's nice. Bought a bit of BNB, so that was nice. And XRP at 92.5 cents. Solana at 139.76. What else we got? Polkadot at 27.82. Dogecoin at 20 cents. Uni at 24.22, so it's up 5%. Uni tends to perform pretty well, so Solana's getting a bit better too, up at 4.3%. Avalanche, which is one I think is going to have a good run at some stage, is sitting at 65. They already had a good one to get to where they are. Luna at 34.99, and that's the top 15. All right, so very cool. Total market cap sitting at 2.17, which I think is pretty similar to yesterday. So that's where that's at. All right, cool. Let's jump back to the Discord. This is where we're at, and looking good, looking good. We're going to go jump over and pull up the old Axion Accelerator again. Get onto that, nice. All right, actually that's doing pretty well on there. I don't know if I even need that now, but hey. All right, so here we are. We're just opening up the accelerator, folks. Hope you guys are having a good time. Forgetting what day. It's Thursday here in good old New Zealand, down under. What time is it? We've got Dave at the savings started, so 29th of September. Don't forget, if you're a liquidity provider, you must withdraw your tokens as soon as possible if you're a liquidity provider. And this is what I was talking about, the old Uniswap liquidity. It's probably going to run down, so the prices could get pretty volatile, folks. So just take that into account as we move to the migration. It's going to be interesting to see how that. There'll probably possibly be a period of no trading on there, just about, you know. It will be trading, but you know what I mean. It's a bit like the old Axion token, how people kept trading the Axion token on that low liquidity. It was hilarious. All right, so we're still sitting at 375 million, 23 hours and 23 minutes to go, 100% remaining. Once again, if you want to get into this, pretty easy. Use the link in the video description. Now, passive Bitcoin income up to 47% APY, exclusive launches, and welcome to future crypto. So pretty cool summary there. All you have to do is select one of the 6 tokens here. So Ethereum, USD, DAI, Wrap Bitcoin, BAT, Shiba, and Hex are the options. Very cool. And you just select one of those, put in the amount that you want to spend, of course, in there, click continue, and put in the period that you want. So if you do 60 days, you'll see the percentage here bonus goes to 7%, and that's true all the way up for 349 days. 349, 7% bonus, very cool. And if you go suddenly, if you jump to 350 days, which is 1 day more, your bonus will jump from 7% to 13.4%. Pretty nice. You actually start to get some of the big payday bonus as well. So an Axion has 5 big payday bonuses, one over the next 5 years. The first one's in October, which is coming up. Now, for those who have been watching this every day, it's a long time coming to have the first one, but it's almost upon us, folks. It's almost upon us. So pretty cool. Now this is based on 1 ETH, these numbers. So you got the US dollar equivalent on here. So you got your bonus coming out of the accelerator here. So that's that bonus there is coming out of this pot of Axion gold here, and then on top of that you've got the big payday bonuses, which are pretty coming up as well. You can also switch between the basic view and the advanced view, and you'll see your shares that you get. So when you take Axion, you get your Axion bonuses here. You got your Axion down here. You'll swap that Axion for shares. So your principal amount, so this 18.6 million is what you get including the bonuses. So you get that principal there, 18.6, you divide it by the share rate, right? And then you will get your basic shares. That's how that works. The share rate's going up all the time. And then on top of this basic shares, the longer that you stake, the more shares you get. And the shares are the main game in Axion. It's true of any certificate deposit project-based, a staking project based on a share rate as well. So your basic shares, so you'll get 20% bonus in shares every year that you stake. So up to 15 years is over 300%. So it's 20% per year, and you can see that if this stake is 350 days, it's not even 1 year, so you're getting slightly less than 20% on that. But you're going to get 15 million plus almost 3 million. That will give you total shares of 18.3 million. But if you change this suddenly to 5,555, which is the longest you can do it, we call it a 5555 stake. Then you'll suddenly see, bam, look at that jump. Those shares bonuses jump because now you're getting over 300%. You got 15 years in there, and so your shares go up to a whopping 70.6 million shares. So it's a huge difference, and you can see all the US dollar values and Axion values go up dramatically. So, and also with the bonus, of course, your bonus goes up from 13.4% from a 350-day stake to 28.4% for 5,505-day stake. So a massive difference between 1 year and 15 years, for example. And you can see the Axion there and the USDC there. On top of the Axion, of course, you only claim the Axion at the end of your staking period. And so what a lot of people do is they do staking ladders. And so they'll stake for a year, or every year they might have a stake, or every 6 months. A lot of people do max stake. As you see, we've got up 40% to people doing 15-year stakes in Axion, which is pretty amazing. But that's the way you can do staking ladders if you want to have like an income approach to that. Obviously you get less shares the shorter you stake, but if you have a staking ladder, you're sort of averaging that out. And then on top of that, of course, you get access based on the amount of shares you have. You get wrapped Bitcoin dividends. So remember, about 35% of the buy and stakes goes to buying Bitcoin or wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain, and that gets distributed back to stakers. So that's all going to be pulled over into Polygon. So pretty cool. So 2 things, you get Axion interest and you get the wrapped Bitcoin does, so pretty nice at that as well. And on top of that, of course, when you buy and stake, you're actually helping the whole ecosystem, including yourself once you're a staker, because you're helping to burn Axion on the market, and that means less Axion on the market, and that means that we get a liquidity squeeze over time, and it'll have an increasing impact as time goes on. So we're talking, probably a month or 2 away as the Axion gets burnt and burnt and burnt. All depends on how fast the accelerator sells out. Accelerator selling out pretty like 75% all the time or more, then that's going to the impact, the effect's going to happen sooner than later. Because as the marketing comes up, especially with the Polygon marketing coming up, it's going to be pretty massive, and the more wallets coming up. We've already seen that last couple of days. We've seen a lot of climbing up in wallet numbers. This channel's already seen a lot of new subscribers that are being derived from the Axion videos and not from other videos. It's now up at 50%, so that's a real big turnaround. So you can sort of see as you get that momentum on, things really start to kick in. So it's very exciting, and the team's got lots in store for us, so I'm pretty excited as well. So very cool. We're actually seeing a few more community voters, community YouTube promoters too, so that's starting to happen. It's all just goes together, right? So it's about humming that momentum and building on that, so it's very exciting. Right, so that's how you get in, folks. Just use the link in the video description and you can get into that one. All right, very nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it. 20 hours and 17 minutes to go. We're going pretty nicely. Let's go into the chat there. I don't think I'm too far behind. RTDC says, do you think we're going to be on Polygon before the coming payday? Well, no, I think it's late October, RTD2, but I don't know whether when they're going to do the liquidity pair on QuickSwap. That could be a bit earlier. So we'll see how that all works. Don't know when they're issuing when they do the copy. I guess the copy's all at the same time, so it might probably happen at a pretty similar time. If not at the same time. Critic Casino says RTD2, I think it will be faster after the vote passes the 5th of October. And Critic says possibly weeks away. Yeah, I'm thinking late October, which is what we've got on the FAQ. Pranam says we're still waiting for the V3 audit to finish. Yeah, so it's late October, subject to the V3 audit. And I know, as I said previously, typically audits happen that issues get identified during the audit process, and the team has a chance to fix anything up. And so far, the only thing I've seen from T-Dally was that they had one small issue, and I think that was obviously would have been recoded or fixed up or whatever. So that's the way that's happening at the moment. So cool. All right, let's have a look. Alright, so let's get into here. I'm just going to double check on here. Hey, we're coming up to an hour, folks. Can you believe it? Already 59 minutes. We've got so much to talk about. Now, don't forget, let's get into the Discord here. So we're going to go at that. That's still going. You want to get into that, you can do that. We've talked about that pretty good. Don't forget to vote, of course, if you haven't voted. One vote per ETH address that you have that's staked with 350 days or more. And let's go up to the announcements here. Don't forget you can get to Town Hall stage apparently. Actified said, and you can ask questions in there. I think that's where that was. Or there's another group there. Oh, Polygon migration. So you can go into Polygon migration and you can ask your questions in there. So if you've got questions or concerns, get in here and ask those away. You don't have permission to send messages in the channel. I don't have permission to get in there, so I'm not sure how you get into that and do that. But apparently there are. So. Yeah, alright, so I don't have access to get in there, but apparently some people do. Some people have access to get into there. Good on them on that, so alright. So anyway, this is the Town Hall stage. This is where the Town Hall was on earlier today. So it's people still in there. They must have forgotten to exit. I'm trying to exit out of there. Alright, it's very cool. Let's just go up to the announcements. I just want to finish off with this one thing before we do. We're going to also talk about the poll that we had earlier. Let me update this. Right, just taking a second. I haven't got that much open, so hopefully that's gonna get into there. Come on, you can do it. Alright, let's scroll back up here. And let's go up. Up, and away. Here we go. We're going up to here. Let's have a look as we go. Do I get... No, I haven't got too far yet. Not sure if I've gone too far here. Let me go up. Yeah, there's been quite a bit of spam on Axion lately, so you got to be careful about the spammers, folks. There's people trying to imitate on Telegram. Not sure if I've gone too far there. Yeah, I may have gone too far. Did I go too far? Not sure. Alright, so yeah, here's the YouTube AMA. So don't forget to get this. This is coming up as well. So this is coming up very soon. YouTube AMA session. So check that out. That's going to be pretty cool. And we're going to pin that. Alright, so the YouTube AMA, this is with Axion Official, and if you want to find Axion Official, it is on if you look at the channels tab on this channel, you'll find Axion Official there, so go and subscribe there and get on the notice. It's going to come up pretty soon. That's the time frame. Prana says we're still waiting for version 3. I did read that one, so cool. So that's the cool announcements, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I think we're up to an hour on the live stream, which is pretty much it. I think we're pretty much done on that. I'm going to get into the general chat. I don't know if I've got time. Yeah, 9 o'clock. Cool. Right, so very cool. Let's do a bit of rain. Actually, I can't rain because I'm not sure how much Axion I got in there, so I'll have to go and check my balances first. All right, so very cool. Let's let me find the thing. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Once again, thanks Prana again for moderating, and thanks to everybody in the chat there. Do appreciate it, and all the Axion token members represent. Thank you very much. Support the channel. Onwards and upwards for Axion. It's just getting exciting. Things are just getting started, as Pullen said, just getting started. And a big shout out to the Axion team for all they do. Onwards and upwards. Do appreciate all your innovative and hard work. Very cool. All right, take care now. I'm just going to what am I going to do? I'm going to hit one of these next transitions here. Let's go. Let's go. All right.